Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to our Florence, Italy vlog.
Florence is often referred to as the birthplace of the Renaissance, and today we are here overlooking the Arno River from Ponte Trinita, and look at that incredible view of Ponte Vecchio right behind us, which we'll be going to very shortly.
It's an amazing place with a very different vibe from all the other cities that we've been to, so we can't wait to explore. Come with us, it's going to be a real good day, I reckon.
Yeah. We're really looking forward to seeing some extraordinary artwork and architectural masterpieces today. We don't have the best weather forecast while we're here in Florence, unfortunately, but since we've got a clear, non-rainy day, we're going to try and make the most of it. We're also coming back to Florence after our next trip over to Cinque, so we have another chance then to see a little bit more of Florence. But today, we'll see how much we can fit in.
Ponte means bridge and Vecchio means old, so if you combine the two words together it means Old Bridge, which is a very fitting name because this is the most oldest bridge here in Florence and it's also the most famous one. It was believed to have been originally built by the Romans during the ancient times, and also it was destroyed in 1117 and 1333 before permanently being rebuilt again in 1345, and this is the bridge that you see before us standing right now.
Centuries ago, there used to be all types of shops here, including butchers, fishmongers, and tanners. But then it was said that the stench was so overwhelming that the Duke at the time converted all the stores into mostly goldsmiths and jewelers, and that was around the late 16th century. So that's what we're still seeing here today. So many pretty jewelry stores all along this bridge.
So this is something really cool that we found out. You know the economic concept of bankruptcies? Well, in olden days, the store of the merchants was called banco. And what would happen is if the merchant was unable to pay their debts, soldiers would come around and break the entire store, meaning they would no longer be able to sell. And that word was rotto. And so then you've got the two words combined together, which is bancarotto. Sounds a lot like bankrupt, doesn't it?
We're just making our way over to Piazzale Michelanglo, where we think we'll get a really nice view of Florence. It's been almost 20 minutes walking from where we were on that Ponte Vecchio, and we should be able to see it soon. We're doing an uphill, which is why I'm slightly out of breath now. We actually decided to walk a bit past the Piazzale and come up a bit further here, which is the Basilica di San Miniato. And from here we have got incredible views of Florence. Just check that out over there.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can even see the Santa Maria Del Fiore, which has the largest brick dome in existence to this day, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to climb it once we come back from Cinque. It's right over there.
This church as well is very unique and interesting because it's an example of Romanesque architecture and it's from the 11th century. But I gotta say, I can't help but see a face. Every time I look at that, you can see the eyes and the mouth and all that.
Are you sure?
Just look at it.
I guess these are the eyes that you're seeing, and this is the mouth. Is that right?
Now, the little one is the mouth. It's going, oh.
It's only about a 5-minute walk from the Basilica to reach this Piazzale, and it is really nice here because you do get quite a different angle of the view over Florence city main area.
Yes.
You can see the river running through and the bridge that we were just on this morning,
Yeah.
but also very noticeable is it's a lot busier here, and we've heard that it could get a lot busier than this even. But it's all good, the views are totally worth it.
It sure is.
You'll also find here a replica statue of David, right in the car park.
Amici di Ponte Vecchio. And what a welcome when we entered. The nice guy at the counter offered us some bread to try out, and our meals have already arrived. I went with the Emozione, and it has prosciutto, pecorino cheese, and white truffle honey. It was the white truffle honey that sold me on this. It's really nice and warm. Comes in this little triangle packet. You can see the prosciutto, and it smells really good too. Let's have a bite.
Grazie. Vai, sto salendo, sal.
I can smell that truffle.
Delicious. You can taste every ingredient from that salty prosciutto. You can smell and taste the truffle, and then the sweetness of that honey, and then that little bit of cheese and the hot bread. Oh, it's so good on a chilly day like today.
And I actually have no idea what's in my sandwich over here. All I know that it said grandmother on the menu card, and I was sold on that. Grandmother's recipe, it's got to be a good one. Let's give this a try. Oh. Wow. That is so good. The bread is so nice and crispy, but a bit salty at the same time, with that extra bit of flavor. Now this ham is delicious. This must be some secret recipe because it's so flavorful, and at the same time it's very porky, like in a good way. Really rich flavors, and the cheese just melts it all off. Make you feel at home at grandma's house, eating a delicious sandwich made by her. Oh man. We've made our way over to the extremely famous Uffizi Gallery, where you can see a lot of really great masterpieces. Just stumbled our way into about the middle of the gallery because we're looking for gate number 3, which is right behind me, because we've purchased some skip your line tickets through Get Your Guide. But you can only pick them up around about 10 minutes before your entry time, so we're just waiting for that now. The cost price for us was 60 New Zealand dollars per person. And we've also read that some people who come here and just wait for normal tickets can wait for like hours just to try and get in. So yeah, definitely recommend that skip your line service.
I think it's definitely going to come in handy.
Yeah. What'd you get?
It says the water you touch from the river is the last of those that went and the first of those that came. So the present time. Leonardo da Vinci. Grazie mille. We're still waiting for our tickets, but we've made our way around. Is it the back or the front? I'm not sure.
I think it's the back.
But it's the Piazza della Signoria. You can see so many incredible sculptures here. It's mind-blowing. There's even a replica of the statue of David and a fountain over here.
I think it's of Neptune.
Oh, is it? It's got a very strategically placed water, shall we say. We spent a good maybe 2.5 hours in there, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Ages, it felt like.
Yeah, and it is such a huge gallery with so many masterpieces to see, a ton of paintings everywhere. And it's quite unusual because you sort of go down first before you go up. You even pass like toilets first before you even get into the main gallery. But once you're in there, it is crowded, but there is still enough room to be able to get very up close with the paintings. And yeah, lots of masterpieces. You've got Botticelli, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Caravaggio as well. Super, super cool. You could probably spend even longer in there if you're a real art lover, but definitely worth checking out and one of the must-sees while you're here in Florence.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good value too, because
Yes.
for 16 New Zealand dollars, you just got to see so many pieces. It was crazy.
Yeah, and just spend as long as you want marveling over all of them. Really nice.
So I heard that this ball is good luck if I rub the snout. Here we go. 1,000 years of good luck here. Done. So we're going to wrap things up for our Florence vlog, guys.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed following along with us. We are so glad that the weather held out for us too, so we were able to walk around and see a ton of the area.
Yeah, we're actually going to Cinque next up, and then we're going to be coming back to Florence again. So we're still, that's not it for Florence, we're definitely coming back.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do remember to give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join us for the rest of our Italy adventures.
See everybody.
Catch you next time.